Who are you interacting with the least on Instagram? Perhaps, who are those accounts that you should unfollow on Instagram? This week, Instagram came out with a brand new feature where you can actually see which accounts on Instagram you are interacting with the most and which accounts you're interacting with the least, according to their algorithm, which is really interesting. So if you're interested in looking at this, just simply go to your profile on Instagram, go to following, so all the users that you are currently following, and then you'll see some new options. Previously, you had options to sort by when you followed them, so what the first accounts you actually followed to the most recent. But now there's options of most frequent accounts as well as least frequent accounts that you are actually participating in, engaging with, liking, commenting, looking at their profiles, which is really, really interesting. Look at your list to see perhaps if you need to delete some of the clutter that you have on Instagram. Curious what my least engaging following was. I actually looked at mine. Here is my list. It looks like on my list, the account that I'm least engaging with is actually one of the most popular Instagrammers, Kylie. Sorry, Kylie. Looks like you're not selling me any of your makeup anytime soon.
Another one.
Next, Google has released a tool we have needed for absolutely years. This tool is called Assembler. Now, within the Google atmosphere, Google has an incubator called Jigsaw. Jigsaw is basically a think tank within Google that comes up with new innovative ideas. Assembler is one of those new ideas that Google has come up with, and Jigsaw specifically. So what does Assembler do? Assembler, using machine learning and some past academic research to help support its AI, basically chooses and knows what images have been doctored. So if you put in an image, is this a true image? Did this image actually happen, or has this image been doctored? Assembler can use its AI to figure out if that image has been doctored in any way whatsoever. This is a fantastic tool, a tool specifically really interesting as we go into the political season coming up. I've said before in the 2020 predictions that things like deepfakes are going to be just a mainstay here in 2020. Assembler is a fantastic tool, especially for journalists and fact checkers as we go into this 2020 election season. So a message to all those Facebook trolls that are going to Photoshop and create fake images.
Stop it. Get some help. Another one.
Finally this week is a quiz. So there's two big parent companies that have very successful child companies underneath them. Google has YouTube. Both very strong companies, but YouTube is the child company of Google. The other side is Facebook. And Instagram is their child company. Very successful by itself, maybe too much power, but it's a child underneath the Facebook company. So, which child company makes the most money for their parent company? Does YouTube profit more in the 2019 year, or did Instagram profit more in the 2019 year, specifically through advertising? Did YouTube earn more money for Google in 2019 than Instagram?
No! God, please, no! No!
It was actually Instagram. Instagram earned more money for its parent company. Instagram made $20 billion in 2019 as compared to YouTube, which made $15 billion. Still no number to be upset about. Instagram's $20 billion accounts for 25% of Facebook's revenue for the year, as compared to, on Google's side, YouTube's $15 billion accounts for 10% of Google's revenue for the 2019 year.